Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 64 Ocarina of Time. In the last episode we entered the water temple and hoo boy, it's been a trial. Now I just want to mention, when I did die, when I did almost get that game over, I do have to do the entire dungeon up to this point again. So boom, that's the last thing we did, just in case you forgot. So I have been told, the only information that I've basically gotten from the audience is that, first off, this is hard. Second off, I can cheese the entire dungeon by doing like a, one of those. And there's one block, that switch that we just pressed, apparently activates a block in the middle of the pillar here. And it's similar to, where is it? There's another block like it, so apparently there's going to be two of these switches sitting somewhere. But that switch basically gets rid of a block like that. That's why they both have the same texture on them. And it removes it so that the wood can float upwards. So apparently that block that was removed when we pressed the switch was in the middle of the pillar here. And I completely forgot that there is like a block like that in the original game. Once again, like, I've never really gotten all of the gold Skulltulas, so anytime I have done them, they've been like pretty much completely separated times, so I really don't have a great memory of all that. So there should be a block below us, I want to say, here that's opened. If I could see, that'd be wonderful. No, nothing there. I just don't see. Oh, it's right under the entrance. Okay. So yeah, this is the next part of the puzzle here. So finally making some progress. There's I owe an explanation as to why it's been a while. People have literally been counting days like, it's been 6 days since you upload. It's been a week. So I have a reason. I'm also going to die right here, so like, you know, can I see please? Oh, that's the switch, okay. Well, I'm about to die, so never mind that. But, basically, in the other two series I'm doing, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and... Oh, if only I had seen this first. So this is gonna suck if it forces me to do everything again. But, so Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is close to the end, so I'm, like, really anxious to actually finish it. So, you know, I'm excited to do that. As well as Kirby is really close to the end. I actually kept the water lowered here. It's weird seeing the eel not in its right color palette. Kirby is close to the end, anxious to end that. In addition to that, I need to catch up on the Versus play along. So we have those thrown into the mix as well. All of that in tandem with the fact that I have been dreading trying to finish this water temple. Kind of made it a little hard for me to mentally want to play the game, but I feel like I'm ready for it now. I have a 2-day weekend off of work. I should have plenty of time to really grind down on this game and probably finish some of the other series that have been bogging us down for a while. So hopefully we can get through a little with that. So if I remember all the spots that switch is actually going to help us, there's one on the very top floor, and there's also the middle here that opens up a bit with it. And I think this is how we're going... Oh, this is going to be stupid dumb. I need to back off this bit. I can't do a thing off of that. Okay. Well, here, we could just do this. Yeah, the axe is fire, so that's fine. Then we're able to climb up this, because these are here, and I believe that'll allow us to do a red coin mission. So finally, we'll be able to get our first star here. How crazy is that? Oh, they're all the way at the bottom as well. Oh, I really cannot see a darn thing. The ticking stopped. Oh, it stopped because we got a certain amount of distance away from the thing. Okay. Okay. Interesting. And I missed the jump. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna move the camera a little closer. Hopefully that'll help us out here with not having the camera be all loopy and behind walls and whatnot. Oh, that's something we're gonna have to reset every time, isn't it? Like okay. Centering the camera does not help here. Oh, here we go. And didn't even get it. Okay. Alrighty. This is gonna be difficult. There's a block down there as well. Okay, that probably would have helped us not take damage earlier. I guess they couldn't have the red coins respawn, now I think about it, with these switches. If you have the red coins respawn, that's basically an infinite source of coins for no good reason. So you know what? Makes sense. So that's our way back up. I believe there was actually a piece of wood blocking one of these entrances a little while ago, so we should be able to go into there, whichever one that is. This is exactly where we just went. Actually, that goes back up. No, that goes back to the switch that we pressed in the first place to access that bottom area. So let's try, that's a hole. All right, you think anything else has changed down here? That's to raise the water level. Oh, that's right, we need to press the switch in here because there's 3 switches all in a row. We pressed the top 2 already. So this should activate something at the very least. I don't know. What? Oh, that gives us a star straight up. And I'm assuming that's on the top floor, so I need to raise the water level all the way back to the top. Great. All right. Good to know. Well, that's something we're going to have to keep in mind before we exit the dungeon and despawn the star. So we basically we have free control of all of the water levels because we figured them all out. Everything should be gooch. Thought he was there to block that path for a while. Okay, so this is a way we have not been before, and it is now opened up due to the water level being lowered. So what's down here? Maybe a star? I'd like a couple of those for sure. Need to be able to see. Oh, it's this room. Okay. Let's try to make it. No, not at all. Well, there's this, so we can just bounce all the way up to the other side. Okay, that's kind of a pointless room in this hack, so that's great. What do we have here? Now, this is where we glitched into and started exploring a bit. I can't imagine why this flip platform is here, so that's odd. Like, what? I mean, sure. Gives me a little boost. We can just probably... No, we cannot. That's one thing. This almost has kind of a Zelda problem where they use an ability for like one area and then they completely drop it. Having bombs, completely useless now because we have the ground pound. That invisibility power-up has not been used since, it's been a while. Probably since like Dodongo's Cavern at this rate. Maybe it was used in Jabba Jabba's belly, but definitely has not been used ever since we went to the future. So that's interesting. Okay, so I'm assuming that's something we can't do yet. We probably need to press some kind of switch somewhere eventually. This is also another area we haven't been able to get to before, so what's happening in here? Okay, yeah, there's these bumpers. Yeah, they let us get through there. Okay. Interesting. I don't know what our punishment for falling here is, but we'll make sure not to. Yeah, boom, there we go. And I see you over there. Now the hat throwing thing, I guess we just got it in the Forest Temple a second ago, I say. A few episodes ago, so it's still being used for now. How long that'll be, who knows. A switch. Aha. And then I fall. Ooh, uh-oh. Hopefully that's a switch that can be pressed multiple times. Oh, yeah. Definitely help that now, here. Nope, not quite. Okay, so that's an interesting bit of a puzzle. Good, it can. I didn't know you had to go, oh, that looks suggestive. Alright, so you want us to, like, press that switch with this. Oh, well that's a different way to do it. Okay. I mean, it definitely just wants us to press the blue switch, but do we really need those boxes to do that? Like, couldn't I just do some crazy jump or something to get up there? That's what I'm thinking. What if I just... No, I guess not. Whatever. Please. Please. I didn't grab the wall. This is a mess. Still haven't collected 1 star. We've made progress on the dungeon at the very least. Like, that's all I can ask for at this point. Alright. Once we get out of here, should be smooth sailing from then on, because I do quite remember most of the other dungeon. I'm really bad at this. What do I have to do to press this darn button? It's not being pressed for the life of it. And once again, like, I really feel like I can just do this. Hold on. Like, well, there's probably some point down the line that we'd have to have the button pressed. But, like, for now, I feel like, yeah, not our biggest problem. If that proves to be a problem in the future, like here, okay, all right. Duly noted, we need to do it. Yeah, you do have to kick it, I suppose. That's so weird. Anyway, let's finally get out of this room. Seems like we've been trapped here for eternity. Real quick, like, all right. Just to make sure, I don't remember the water temple too well out of all the temples, so we're gonna make sure we're not missing anything here, any details, stars, whatnot. Hold on, can I, like, hit that, or no? Is that just there for effect? I'm not sure if that would hit it on the way back. Okay, keep looking that way. I guess I'll look to the right of it. No, a little off still. Okay, I'm assuming that's not gonna get pressed. We'll stop wasting time on it. Alright, so this is the area where there would normally be, like, rushing water and whatnot. Trying to tell me something? Not a bombable wall. I mean, there's literally nothing there. I'm not sure what the arrow was supposed to be pointing to. Guess we'll ignore it. So then, this just comes right back out. I mean, I guess we have a different button pressed. Okay, what was the point of that? And I feel like we're missing so many stars. We have to be. Like, there's no way there's just not been any stars up to this point. Hold on, I want to, like, look at that from a different angle, just to make sure there's nothing in those holes down there. Doesn't look like it. There's nothing here. Huh. This dungeon feels so oddly empty. There's so many little puzzles he could put in for stars and whatnot, but he just hasn't. Is there anything up above, maybe? I mean, there's a whole, like, vertical hallway here. Probably just because that's where the boulders or whatever fall from. Yeah, there's nothing up there either. It's completely devoid of anything. I don't know, it's just creepily empty. I'm assuming since we have that button press, that means we can do something or other. What's in these holes? Nothing. Because why would they put anything? Like, not even a coin. You know? Like, I'm just confused why anything is the way it is. And what, Like, is there anything up there, maybe? Because it looks fairly empty. Okay, let's go back. Maybe pressing that switch was the solution to something? I don't know. That was an entire, like, extra area for absolutely nothing, though. We did press a switch at some point through it. Did that activate the other cage in the other room? Maybe? That's all I could think. The one in here, I'm pretty sure. I doubt it, though. Because, like, I don't know. From here, it almost looks like it's gone. It's no way to tell until we go in there, though. The useless room. Boom, look at that. Didn't even have to look. Yeah, that did not affect the cage in here, so... Still not sure what any of that was for. So, like, okay, here's the thing. We took that entire path just to undo pressing that switch. now that there must be a reason to do that then. And I feel like I must be missing something in that long little hallway of absolutely nothing. Because, I mean, there was no reward. All we did is unpress a switch that we could have easily unpressed anywhere else. I'm just so confused as to what the point of that was. Now, all I want to do now is explore a little higher up with what we've done now. If I could actually, like, get a good angle here and do this triple jump correctly. This is a very oddly difficult area to get through. Like, what's the point of this? Are we supposed to be able to get up or not? Well, we must be able to if that red coin switch was there. Like, just confused. Like, there's no other safety net here. It's just try to make the jump, you dummy. All right. Okay, that made it, finally. So we're up here. Let's try not to die. Be aware of any holes in the ground, because that's what did us in before. I don't think there's anything up here that we're specifically able to do now. Oh boy! I feel like what it wants us to do is go into that direction, because I believe that might be how we get up to the top from here. Okay, actually grabbed on that time instead of doing some weird stuff. Nope, this is incorrect. There was the one room, though, that I believe has red blocks in it that will allow us to get to the top. And I don't remember which one it is. Perhaps this one? Although, no. Yeah, this one's the one that we originally went in to press the switch, so it's not this one. Which means it's that? No way. Is it? Yeah, it is. Oh, what? Really? Why? Okay. There's no way this is the intended way, but I'm gonna... And I didn't jump. And I didn't get the wall jump either. What in the world am I supposed to do? Like, that's the only way we can't go, yet it's the only way I know we have to go. There must be some weird intended solution of all this, but I can't fathom what. Now what we could do is, I guess, just raise the water level now that we've pressed that switch, so... You know what, I guess that is the only thing we've really accomplished here. This is the wrong direction. I'm gonna raise the water level back up then. He didn't even put the note block in a spot where you can easily jump on it. Oh my god, like... This is what I mean. K's with the very weird oversights. Like, he creates a whole, like, entire game that's really good, and then it's like, oh, but this one note block is slightly out of place, so it's an absolutely terrible experience trying to hit it. I don't know. Time to complain about everything again. Did that? Okay, it's still raising. So now that we've done that, we can go back through that top level, and the red blocks will be there, so we can do whatever we need to do in... Okay, so if you're walking in from the entrance, the top left area, like right above us to the left, that must have some kind of puzzle and solution in it. Or something, I don't know. So this was the one. This was the room with the... Thanks. With the red blocks in it. So this is new, finally. Something new that we're doing. I mean, we've been doing something new pretty much the whole entire thing. Not that it's led to anything. Y'all wanted a long episode to make up for the absence? You know what? Here you go. This is what y'all get. You get the water temple. This is exactly why I was hesitating doing it. I knew we were going to have like an hour of doing random stuff to have next to no actual getting through anything. So great, we did that. Now what? Also, I just want to test this out. Yeah, you could skip the entire temple just with that. Sadly, we need to get all the stars. And that's going to be a different matter. All right, now that we've done that, let's go ahead and grab our first star of the episode and the temple by slowly swimming all the way back through. Now, this seems pointless. I'm kind of miffed that he thought that we needed to backtrack through this entire area just to get the star. Like, what was the point of that? The point of that was to get the star. Maybe it was trying to point us in the right direction. It's like, okay, now to do the correct thing, you have to raise the water level all the way up. Maybe it's trying to drive us just correctly. So here's the question. We now have the blue blocks invisible and the red blocks physical. What does that unlock for us? Because that's the big difference here. All of that was just to press a switch. And surely there must be something in this whole huge area that is affected by that one tiny thing. Like, oh boy, we can go in here and this is where you would come back up. Okay, so that's pointless for us right now. Was an important part of the puzzle a little earlier, but not quite now. Am I good? Didn't even know I was against the wall there. Thank you. Okay. So that leaves us with two directions. One direction is the end of the puzzle, and now this direction we cannot go because there's a red block. Okay, so what did we accomplish? Absolutely nothing. I have an idea though. Maybe since we have the red blocks here, I think I remember seeing something at the very top of this. Maybe not though. I could be wrong. Nope, yep, it's here. So this is something. What was this? I think there's just maybe a star above us. In fact, I'm fairly certain that's what the... Yeah, okay. Just another star. Please. Thank you. So, and there's also gotta be a treasure in here somewhere. A treasure that allows us to do, I don't know, just a treasure. That's 2 stars, bringing us up to 80. I'm also, like, the star count might be inconsistent with the last episode since I died in here and it kind of put me at the beginning of Hylia Lake for some reason. I would have thought that it put me, like, you know, not there. So what can we do now? Could probably make that jump if you try hard enough. I don't think it'd get you much, though. Now, we can lower the water level basically all the way to the bottom just here, if we would ever need to. Okay, let's start exploring some things. Maybe some other stuff has changed due to the change in water level, or the change in the switches. There's that entrance there that well, the thing is, I'm fairly certain we've tried pretty much all the entrances at this rate, don't you think? Because that's where that first switch was. And it's blocked off actually here. What else would be different? I really am tempted just to like skip to the end, but I know there's stars we're missing. We have to get them all, you know. Maybe I could just finish the temple and then come back for the rest of the stuff. I don't know. I know, like, some solution has to be, like, right in front of our face. There's one of the, like this. We need to find the switch to actually unlock the rest of the stage. That is, like, our main goal right now. Like, what's in here when the water's up? Like, it's blocked. So you do have to do that when the water's down. So, therefore, there must be something. There must be something in that path that I missed. That's the only line of logic I can go with right now. Okay. I've tried hitting that switch 1,000 times, by the way. Does nothing. Absolutely does not. Confirmed. I've gone all the way through everything again. And still nothing. And there shouldn't be anything outside of this area that is changed by the switch being unpressed, because you can get everywhere with the switch being unpressed already in this, with the water turned down. So, wait, what? Where am I? What did I do? What's different? Metal cap, press the D-pad up anytime. There you got. Boom. We got Metal Mario. How did I not see that before? What didn't I see? I guess I didn't see the upwards. I was just came here and I was like, oh, that must be it. Oh boy, I'm aching over that one. So like, I've been thinking about what I think about this temple so far. And like, okay, so Kaze knows that this temple is an utter bore and possibly one of the worst things designed ever because it's hard. Why didn't he just say, okay, well, instead of subjecting my ROM hack to the same complaints that the original game had, why wasn't he just like, okay, I'm gonna block off this entire area and be like, nah, bruh, I'm not putting you through that? Because he easily could have. I mean, I understand the fact that he wanted to keep it, like, to the T of the original game, but I don't know, like, putting this much on himself to be like, okay, I'm gonna keep this the same, seems almost arbitrary, and he could have just gotten away with not doing it, you know? Although I guess it could have been painted as an excuse to not make a hard puzzle through this area. So whatever, I suppose. And I'll be completely honest, that is my fault, 100%, for not finding that treasure after I was literally there. So I'll take that. I'll take it. Just like now, where's that star over there? Because I'm not 100% sure how I get to that area, and obviously that's a star that I want to collect. We also have to remember the 100, or not the 100 coins, thank God, the red coin star. Because, you know, that's also important. I can metal cap to avoid damage from that, I just realized. Okay, so now, what does the metal cap change? Does that at all allow me to do what's in here? Just for curiosity's sake, is there anything I can do here now? That's the exact area I just came out of. Alrighty. Like, I'm just trying to think, what does the metal cap even... What does having the metal cap even change? Because I can't think of anything.
Boy.
Is there a switch at the bottom of this? No, there's nothing here, mate. Huh. I don't know. Nothing I've seen up to this point in the dungeon has struck me as, oh, I need the metal cap for that. That must be this. I still don't understand why that flip thing is there. Is it... why is it there? So, like, we've established, there's nothing here, right? It's just that, okay, maybe I can, like, smash the gate if I punch it while metal or something. Thanks for that. If I punch it while I'm metal, but, like, that's arbitrary. I'm just so confused. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, like, okay, I figured out the big old puzzle. What do we do now? I can't think of anything that would have been changed. And, like, do we still, we don't take not breathing damage from this, right? So maybe he could have thrown something in like that. Just like, oh, I don't know. I don't know what that changes. I guess let's start making our way back up to the top then. Can I punch the absolute crap out of this dude? No. So, like, given the nature of the metal cap, we probably want the water to be at the highest level, right? Probably? Maybe. Dunno. Like, we can easily just change it up to the top level, I think. Where did this go again? This is just the switch, right? I want to double check this to make sure, like... No, we couldn't have gotten the metal cap before the switch, so there's no reason that it would want us to, like, damage boost off of those spikes. And I just want to make, like... I just want to make extra sure... Just looking for any secrets that we may have missed. I just want to make extra sure that there's not another, like, exit or some hidden thing in here that I missed before. Because, oh, I just don't think there was. Yeah, there's literally an empty room. So, like, what will this let me do? I don't understand what the point of this is. I mean, I guess it'll let me get the red coins a little easier because I can press the switch while the water's all the way up. But other than that, it's like kind of pointless, isn't it? Nothing in those rooms for that. Those are all just, you know, the same. Oh boy. It must have something to do with whatever room that 1 star is in. And of course, like, obviously, the room with the stone dragon. Like, what's up with that? I still have not found any way to open that up at all. There's gotta be a switch somewhere that I have to press to activate it. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Here, can I, like, make this now? No, closer though. Alright, so I reckon being at the top with the metal cap changes a lot more than just having the red switch pressed, doesn't it? So what would that be? Also, I'm living for the magic meter automatically filling up. What was this again? Now that we can't even go in there. Wait, we could press that blue switch now, if we wanted. Would there be any reason for that? Hold on. That is an option. I'm going to look around for now, because knowing that is suspicious. I feel like there could be something else. That's the entrance, that's blocked. Wait, would we need to be in the... Oh, I think I might have figured this out a little bit. If we can go in there while the water's up, maybe with our metal cap? Or maybe something's changed, I don't know. So we're gonna go in here. Oh, that goes down real quick. So, like, we can press the switch now underwater, right? Yeah, so that's what's different here. And just because I want to make absolutely sure, is there anything weird in this room? With the, with all that changed? Not really. Okay. So now that we've done that, we're able to be at the top and get into this room right here. Which we previously couldn't do, correct? I think so. I don't know. Worth checking out regardless. So, like, yeah? Is this anything special? I don't know. I'm looking around. Nothing's seeming weird to me. Is this gonna void me out? Just swim into the... Oh, aha. Here we go. Now we're figuring stuff out. And boom. That's another star. Okay. You know what? Also, I just realized I could have undone my metal capness a little early there. It's to not, you know, waste all my magic. Okay. So that's that. Now I'm assuming there's more stuff here. Oh boy. Is this progress? Ooh. Oddly enough, I believe it is. Is there really not any magic jars here? Oh. Now what does it want us to do here? Is that switch always there? Oh, it made that appear. Okay, cool. But I would like to hit that switch, mayhaps. Can I just make that jump? That looks very long. That's iffy. I just want to press that switch, and I don't want to... Oh, you know what? That works just as well. Okay. Let's do it to him. Oh, that closes the gate. Makes sense. Huh. I'm just wondering, like, what's the intended way of getting through this room to get to that thing? I don't know. Let's press the switch again. Just so we can get up there, I think? I don't know. I'm just happy I'm making progress now. Like, what an upper, honestly. If you could tell, I don't really care about the blue coins at this rate. I'm really happy to be making progress. Alright, this would be Darklink's room right here. Secret tag point? Nothing on top of these dragons? No, alright. I see how it is. Just gonna do a little dance. Okay, I'm assuming this is where the other... Oh, also, who's gonna be our... Is it gonna be Shadow Mario? This boy's sleeping! Fun fact, this is the same exact boss that was in Last Impact, isn't it? And he does, in fact, do the same thing as us, apparently. We got him! Hey, that's a star. So definitely a reason you want to go through this area normally instead of skipping it, like I showed off you can do earlier. Alright, and I'm assuming that's also going to give us a switch to move on in the stage. Yep, there it is. Boom. And that gives us access to the end of the dungeon. So, alright, if I'm correct, all that leaves us to do is explore the end area, and then, now here's my question. We've gone through the entire dungeon legitimately. How do you get into that area that's gated off near this dragon statue? What's that all about? Is that after we complete the dungeon or what? Because that's still an unknown. And I'm not exactly sure how to take care of that. Although I think finally I feel satisfied enough with the progress we've made in the episode to actually end it. I'm not sure how much exactly I cut out, but this is a 50-minute recording. Oh, I love the water temple. So I'm going to go ahead and end it off there. I'm probably going to exit and enter the temple as well. So like, well, no, because then I'd have to repress the switch, won't I? I'll come back for the red coins some other time. I'm just going to, in the next episode, explore the rest of the dungeon. So I'll see you all then, and goodbye.